Welcome to Como. Let's go eat. And just like that, which is common in these beautiful Italian cities, we're in a square, statue of Alessandro Volta behind me there. Very cool. This is a much more, maybe picturesque town's not the right word, but it is very, very well put together. Buildings all look like they're a little bit newer than some of the other cities we've been in, and it is definitely less crowded. And just like that, we've made it to Lake Como. We're at the ugliest possible viewing point of it with all this work going on. We're gonna make our way to a better view, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, as promised, got to a better view for y'all. Look at this. Look, a funicular's running over there. Oh, yes, please. Absolutely beautiful. And after a quick stroll down the lakefront, we come to one of the attractions here, which is this beautiful art museum, which is called Tempo Voltiano, I believe it is. Admission's pretty cheap if you wanted to go in there, but we're gonna keep on matriculating. Ciao, Bella.
Hi.
We're walking across this walkway to the other side of the lake, and look at this. Number one, there's some massive swans, but look at the size of the fish in the water. Those are massive. Look like carp from up here, but don't quote me on that, but those are massive, massive fish. What say you, bird? All right, my little dumpling. This beautiful long pier actually does end, and it ends at this sculpture called Life Electric. Right in this little harbor we're in. You can see that there. You got yourself a pretty solid view all around and out to the lake. So right across from the ferry station in Piazza Cavour, there's a little place called Cafe Monti. Reviews are absolutely terrible. 2.4, 1300, but we said why not? You know, when in Rome, do what the Romans would do. So we got pizza. I got this beautiful, beautiful specimen here. The wife got this one here, and this is prosciutto. Mine is a spicy salami with some spicy oil. She has her favorite accoutrement. I've got my favorite accoutrement. We'll let you know at the end how it is. I will give you a quick update though. These pizzas are much more like what we have in America, already sliced. The dough is very similar, but this is a great pizza here. And this place might get knocks because, you know, service is different here in Europe, but because of the style of pizza. We haven't seen this style of pizza yet in our travels across Italy, and that might be why it's getting such a bad rap. This is a solid pizza. All right, lunch is done. We are making our way to the funicular because we want to go up on top to that area up there and see some of these spectacular views. Also, if you do come here, look at this line for the ferry. I mean, this is a Disney-esque kind of line here. That's probably a couple hours wait for the ferry, and we ate lunch right across from the ferry building, and the ferry did not come very often. So keep that in mind. Okay, I will tell you that this town started out very quiet this morning, pre-10 a.m., but now as we're walking around at a little afternoon, this town is packed. Just like every other Italian town we've been to. Everyone is a tourist destination, so you will not be alone. You will not get a lot of places to yourself unless you get up real early. And now we wait. Now this funicular goes up to an area called Brunate, I believe it is. And there are multiple areas with some spectacular views of Lake Como, which is why we're headed up there. There's a cool variety of Catholic churches as well. I'm not sure if you can go in them, if they're worth going. Haven't done a ton of research. Really in it for the views. So stay tuned for those. All right, after a short wait to buy some tickets, we wait again. Have you ever wondered what it was like to be a sardine? Now you know. Well, we've made it to where the funicular lets you out. And look at this view. Oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. Okay, before I leave the station and get amazed by everything else, just wanted to show you this. And this is all of the mountains you're looking at, including Monte Rosa, which is that massive monstrosity out there. Woof. Let's go. All right, there is a few things to do up here, including supposedly a lighthouse, which is pretty cool. But first, I think we are going to stop here and get a drink. All right, grab the table and you cannot beat this view. Okay, for this view, I had to get lunch, which is no problem, because as you know, I am always hungry, which is perfect for a moment like this. But they've got some very interesting things on this menu. Peep this, friends. I mean, they've got wild boar meatballs, they've got beef with tuna sauce and sour apple. They've got all sorts of very, very interesting eats. But we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna get the ravioli, that's goat cheese, caramelized onions in a red wine meat sauce, which sounds fantastic. And of course, we're gonna wash it down with our favorite accoutrements, a little gin and tonic, and a little spritz for the spritz queen. Okay, if you didn't catch the name of this restaurant, it's called Bella Vista. And the raviolis have arrived. Look at this beautiful specimen of awesomeness. Oh my. And then our cute little salad arrived. Little? No. Big C. And we're going to eat. And I'm going to start with a ravioli. No need to show you the salad. A salad's a salad. You know this, but look at this. Just, oh, all that meat.
And I will come back with
beautiful.
salt and pepper. Thank you.
Oh, the ravioli filling is a little funky because of the goat cheese and the caramelized onions, which is great. Cuts into the richness of this meat sauce. This is legit meat sauce. Look at this. That is legit chunks of steak in that ragu. Oh, Mamma Mia. This country surprises me every second. All right, Bella Vista, solid food, better view, as you saw, my friends. But enough of this nonsense. Let's go find this mysterious lighthouse. Okay, I just popped my head into this beautiful church here, and it is an absolute stunner. Just incredibly impressed with just what's in these amazing churches here. And this one probably still active. Looked like it was, you know, a neighborhood Catholic church. Just incredible, moving environment. Okay, we headed back down to kind of where the funicular empties you out. There's a couple of gift shops and a couple of bars, and we're grabbing a tour. It's 10 up, 10 down to the lighthouse and back. And just like that, our chariot has arrived. Oh yeah. Okay, our Italian safari has begun. It is lumpy and it is bumpy. Steadily making it up to the lighthouse. This tour runs every 15 and 45 of the hour. So if you make it to the top, you don't want to walk around and take the 32-minute walk to get to the lighthouse. You can take this shuttle. Again, it's cash only. €5 up, €5 down per person. Not too bad. All right, we've made it to the top, and in true European fashion, there's a whole nother world up here. You've got restaurants, bars, restaurants, bars, restaurants, and a path up to the lighthouse. All right, as we've made it to the top of the lighthouse platform, check out these amazing views. Wow. Easily worth the €20. With the beautiful lighthouse conquered in beautiful Brunate, we're gonna make our way back to Como, matriculate down there for a little bit before we gotta catch our train back to Milan. All right, we are back in Como, back by where we had our first lunch. We're headed to the cathedral, which is down this poppin' avenue. Oh man, they are some beautiful buildings here as well, just like every Italian town. But again, you walk into this beautiful piazza and you just have incredible architecture as well as this incredible facade of this building on my left here that is just beautiful. And just another spectacular Duomo here in Italy. I mean, just another beauty. Obviously not as much grandeur as some of the other ones we saw, but still a magnificent facade. Okay, you can come into this Duomo for free, and it is another stunner. Check this out. This one also gives you like history of the timelines, which is really interesting. Look at this. And then there's some beautiful, beautiful tapestries. What a beautiful, beautiful Duomo here in the Como area. Highly, highly recommend. It's free too, so go in there and just be engrossed and amazed. And not just what has been built, but if you are a believer in what you see and feel. I really only have one more place I want to see on my agenda after seeing that amazing Duomo, and it is the Basilica that's up here on my right. And it's got some Romanesque flair to it, so I will show you that, and we'll see where we're at as far as the train's concerned. Hang in there. I found that beautiful church here, as you can see. It's a very small church, but a beautiful place to pray. Beautiful. Well, I've got one last tiny area to show you before me and Mrs. Momo call it a video and go get lost in the streets. This is Museum Garibaldi. You've got the Cinema dei Ragazzi here. Just again, another beautiful, beautiful area from an architectural standpoint. Italy has got tons of those, so you know, find yourself a city in Italy, get lost. We've certainly done just that. With that, my friends, I will talk to you later. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification button down below. so you see what we do next. Ciao. You didn't think we were leaving without a little something, did you? See you later.